Okay, Cloud Gurus, 5 minutes to literally whiz through a few ways to create a cluster. And like I said before, if you're already cool with this, just skip on to the next lesson. Still here? Okay. Now, I'm not showing every way to build a cluster here, just 2 or 3 maybe. And for me, the easiest is play with Kubernetes. You get a 4-hour lab in the cloud, courtesy of the folks at Docker Inc. So big shout out to them for providing this. But you point your browser here, log in with either your Docker Hub or your GitHub creds, and you're in business. Just add new instances here and follow the instructions. Honestly, 2 minutes and you'll be up and running. But it's a playground, yeah? Once this timer here reaches 0, it is goodbye cluster. Okay, well, next up's another one from the folks at Docker. Thanks again, Docker. But this one is for a local cluster on your laptop or whatever. So you come here, Docker for desktop, and then download for Mac or Windows. And it couldn't be easier. The installer's point and click, and when you're done, you get a whale icon like this. It's at the top if you're on a Mac. But then under Kubernetes, you just say enable Kubernetes. Fabulous. Open a terminal, and you're rocking with a Kubernetes cluster. Right. Well, for a hosted cloud option, well, I personally do a fair bit with offerings from Microsoft and Google. AWS has something as well, but for now I'm going to show you Google. I think it's the easiest and you get the latest versions pretty quickly. So you come here to cloud.google.com. Once that's done and you're in the console, you just find Kubernetes engine and you say new cluster. Now, if you're really new to this, the options might look scary, but they're not. Pick a region, a version, how many workers do you want and how big? And you know what? Although there's a ton more options, that'll get you a cluster. Then once it's created, it's just copy this command here and run it in a terminal. Now, you may need to download the Google SDK or kubectl or whatever, but that's the gist. And it's similar on AKS on Azure and EKS on AWS. Now, look, there's 100 more ways to install Kubernetes, but these are some of the quickest and the easiest that'll get you up and running for the course. Hope it helped. Well, pleasantries all done, let's crack on with the course.